Kris Jenner and the Kardashians have long been synonymous with drama, intrigue, and moments that keep the public hooked. But even by their standards, the latest revelations involving Kris, Kendall Jenner, and Corey Gamble have left fans buzzing. The claim? That Kris was caught snooping into Kendall's interactions with Corey? What could have driven Kris to such extremes? Was it sheer concern and attempt to exert control, or something much deeper and more personal? Let's get into the layers of this complex situation. The rumors began swirling after a family trip where Kendall and Corey were seen in what many interpreted as a reconciliatory moment. The two have had a rocky history that's anything but secret. In 2020, a fiery argument between them made headlines, marking one of the most intense moments in the family's public narrative. The infamous argument erupted when Corey allegedly overstepped his boundaries during a family dispute, leading to Kendall accusing him of being disrespectful. The confrontation was so heated that it spilled over into the public domain, giving fans an inside look at the cracks in their relationship. Fast forward to the present day, and the apparent thaw in their frosty dynamic is what reportedly caught Kris's attention. Known for her unyielding control over family matters, Kris decided to intervene or at least keep a watchful eye. This move has raised eyebrows, as it appears Kris couldn't resist meddling despite the delicate nature of the situation. For those unfamiliar with Kris Jenner's reputation, her actions might seem surprising. However, fans who followed the Kardashians for years understand that Kris isn't just a mother, she's the momager. She's the mastermind behind the family's rise to fame and fortune, meticulously managing their lives, careers, and relationships to ensure they remain in the spotlight. In her world, no detail is too insignificant, and no situation is too personal to address if it could potentially impact the family's public image. But in this instance, her involvement raises questions about whether her intentions were protective or controlling. To understand why Kris might feel compelled to spy on Kendall and Corey's interactions, we need to consider her relationship with Corey. Since they began dating in 2014, Corey has become a consistent figure in the Kardashian-Jenner household. Initially introduced as Kris's supportive and loving partner, Corey quickly became a divisive character within the family. Fans and even some family members have speculated about Corey's true motives, questioning whether he's genuinely invested in Kris or merely benefiting from his proximity to their powerful brand. This scrutiny hasn't been easy for Kris, who has always been fiercely protective of her family and her legacy. For her, any perceived threat, real or imagined, can feel like a direct attack on everything she's worked to build. While Corey has been by her side through many highs and lows, his dynamic with Kendall has remained a glaring weak spot in the family's otherwise carefully curated narrative. Kendall, on the other hand, finds herself in an especially challenging position. As the most private member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, Kendall has consistently tried to distance herself from the chaos that often engulfs her sisters. Her focus has been on building her modeling career and maintaining a relatively low profile compared to her family. Yet, her strained relationship with Corey has repeatedly pulled her into the spotlight, often against her will. Many fans believe Kris's alleged spying is an attempt to ensure that Kendall and Corey maintain a civil relationship, especially after their tumultuous past. This theory gains weight when considering Kris's tendency to blur the lines between personal and professional life. For Kris, keeping the peace between her daughter and her partner might not just be about family harmony, it could also be a strategic move to protect the Kardashian-Jenner brand. However, not everyone sees Kris's actions in a favorable light. Critics argue that her behavior crosses a line, highlighting a pattern of overreach that has long defined her role as a parent. By allegedly snooping on Kendall and Corey, Kris risks alienating her daughter and undermining the trust within the family. This isn't the first time Kris's dual roles as mother and manager have clashed, but it serves as a stark reminder of how complicated their dynamic can be. Adding to the intrigue is the family's own history of leveraging real-life drama for entertainment purposes. Over the years, the Kardashians have blurred the lines between genuine conflict and orchestrated storylines, leaving fans to question the authenticity of their on-screen narratives. Could this alleged spying incident be another chapter in their ongoing reality TV saga? It's not entirely out of the question. The Kardashians are experts at turning personal moments into compelling television, and the tension between Kris, Kendall, and Corey could easily serve as fodder for their show. Yet, even if this is partly scripted, the underlying issues are likely rooted in reality. Kris's protectiveness, Kendall's need for privacy, and Corey's complicated position within the family aren't new themes. They've been simmering beneath the surface for years. This latest incident simply brings them to the forefront, forcing everyone involved to confront the complexities of their relationships. The family's reaction to the situation has also been telling. While no official statements have been made, subtle hints and whispers reveal how different members are processing the drama. Kim Kardashian, known for her quick wit, reportedly joked about hell freezing over when Kendall and Corey were spotted speaking again. Her comment, while lighthearted, underscores just how unexpected this reconciliation was. Meanwhile, Kourtney Kardashian has remained notably detached. As the family's resident advocate for boundaries and self-care, Kourtney has made it clear that she values her peace over the relentless drama that defines her siblings' lives. This incident only reinforces her decision to distance herself from the chaos, leaving fans wondering if she might eventually step away from the spotlight altogether. The public, as always, has been divided in its response. Supporters of Kris argue that her actions stem from a place of love and concern. They see her as a devoted mother willing to do whatever it takes to protect her children, even if it means crossing boundaries. Critics, however, view her behavior as emblematic of a larger issue: her inability to let go and allow her children to navigate their own lives. This debate isn't new. For years, Kris Jenner has walked a tightrope between being a supportive parent and an overbearing manager. The world has witnessed her meticulously curate the Kardashian-Jenner empire, often at the expense of her children's personal autonomy. The incident involving Kendall Jenner and Corey Gamble isn't an isolated case, it's a symptom of a broader dynamic that has defined Kris's approach to family and fame. From the beginning, Kris has been more than a mother to her children. She's been their guide, their manager, and at times their fiercest critic. Her influence has helped catapult her children into global stardom, but it's also led to conflicts about how much control she exerts over their lives. For Kendall, who has always been the most private of the Jenner-Kardashian siblings, this has created unique challenges. Unlike her sisters, who have often leaned into the family's brand of public spectacle, Kendall prefers a quieter, more independent path. Yet, even she cannot entirely escape the gravitational pull of her family's drama. The incident in question has sparked discussions about trust and privacy within the Kardashian-Jenner family. Kris's alleged decision to spy on Kendall and Corey raises concerns about how far she is willing to go to protect her family, or perhaps her brand. Critics argue that this behavior crosses a line, reflecting an inability to allow her children the freedom to make their own decisions, even when those decisions might result in failure or conflict. For Kendall, this situation could mark a pivotal moment, a chance to assert her independence and redefine her role within the family. Kris's actions also highlight the complexities of her relationship with Corey Gamble. Since their relationship began in 2014, Corey has been a polarizing figure. While he's often portrayed as a supportive partner to Kris, questions about his intentions have never fully dissipated. Some family members and fans alike have expressed skepticism about his place in the Kardashian-Jenner world. This has been particularly true for Kendall, whose relationship with Corey has been fraught with tension. Their 2020 argument, one of the most publicized disputes in the family's history, underscored the challenges Corey faces as an outsider trying to navigate the family's complex dynamics. For Kris, her actions might stem from a genuine desire to ensure harmony between Kendall and Corey. The family's history is filled with instances where unresolved tensions have led to public and private fallout. By keeping an eye on Kendall and Corey's interactions, Kris may believe she's safeguarding her family from further discord. However, this approach risks alienating both Kendall and Corey, potentially causing more harm than good. On the other hand, it's important to consider Kris's broader motivations. As the matriarch of one of the most famous families in the world, Kris operates under immense pressure. Every decision she makes is scrutinized not only by her children but also by the millions of fans who follow their every move. For Kris, the stakes are incredibly high. She's not just managing personal relationships, she's managing a billion-dollar brand. In this context, her actions, while controversial, might be seen as an attempt to maintain control over a narrative that could easily spiral out of her hands. For Corey, this situation adds another layer of complexity to his already challenging role. Being in a relationship with Kris means constantly balancing personal dynamics with public perception. Corey has often been viewed through a lens of suspicion, with critics questioning whether his involvement with Kris is driven by genuine affection or ulterior motives. Incidents like this only amplify that scrutiny, forcing Corey to prove his loyalty and intentions repeatedly. Kendall, however, stands at the heart of this drama. As the most private member of the family, she's often sought to carve out a space for herself away from the constant media frenzy. Her career as a supermodel has allowed her to build an identity independent of her family's reality TV legacy. Yet, moments like these pull her back into the spotlight, making it difficult for her to maintain the boundaries she values so deeply. For Kendall, This incident isn't just about her relationship with Corey or her mother, it's about reclaiming her sense of agency within a family that often blurs the lines between personal and professional. Fans, as always, are deeply invested in the unfolding drama. The Kardashians have built an empire on their ability to turn personal conflicts into public spectacles, and this situation is no different. Social media is already abuzz with speculation and debate, with fans taking sides and dissecting every detail of the story. Some see Kris's actions as a sign of her unwavering commitment to her family, while others view them as a breach of trust. The divide is emblematic of the broader conversations surrounding the Kardashian-Jenner clan. How much control is too much, and where should the line be drawn? Adding another dimension to this debate is the role of reality television. Over the years, the Kardashians have masterfully blurred the lines between real-life drama and scripted entertainment. Fans have become increasingly skeptical about how much of what they see is genuine and how much is orchestrated for the cameras. This raises an intriguing question: could Kris's alleged spying be part of a larger storyline for their reality show? If so, it would be a testament to the family's ability to capitalize on even the most contentious moments. However, whether real or scripted, the underlying issues, trust, privacy, and autonomy, remain genuine concerns. The fallout from this incident could have lasting implications for the family. For Kris, it's an opportunity to reflect on her approach to parenting and whether her involvement truly serves her children's best interests. For Corey, it's yet another test of his resilience and adaptability as he continues to navigate his place within the Kardashian-Jenner world. And for Kendall, it's a chance to assert her independence and establish clearer boundaries within the family. Ultimately, this situation is a microcosm of the challenges that come with being part of the Kardashian-Jenner dynasty. The family's unique blend of personal relationships and professional branding creates a dynamic that is both fascinating and fraught with tension. For fans, it's yet another chapter in a saga that has captivated audiences for over a decade. Every new detail, every whispered rumor, and every subtle Instagram post will be dissected and analyzed as the world waits to see how this drama unfolds. In the end, whether you view Kris's actions as protective or intrusive, one thing is certain: the Kardashians know how to keep the world talking. Their ability to turn even the most personal conflicts into public spectacles is unmatched, and this incident is no exception. For better or worse, they continue to dominate headlines, proving once again that their reign as the ultimate reality TV dynasty is far from over. The story of Kris, Kendall, and Corey is just the latest reminder of the complexities and the allure of being part of the Kardashian-Jenner world.